Do you wonder why common sense is not very common? And if it is not common, why do we call it common sense? And why do we call it social media? From what I've seen, people are most angry, hateful, and antisocial on social media. Contest chair, Toastmasters, guests. English is full of nonsense. My troubles began as a child after I had already learned a much more logical language at home. At school, my teacher said, PUT is put. However, BUT is but. And I said, huh? She explained, I am big, but you are small. So I wrote it out. You are big, but I am small. How would I know an extra T and a little comma out of place could hurt so bad? One day, she brought vegetables to class, and I learned an eggplant doesn't grow eggs. It's not even a plant. A pineapple is not an apple, and it has no pines. And bay leaf has nothing to do with the bay. Oh my God. I had heartburn, but then I learned it had nothing to do with my heart or with fire. Soon I learned to pronounce bigger words. Hanger is hanger, beautiful. Danger should be danger, but it isn't. Why? I grew up and I learned more nonsense. Dogma is not a dog's mama. Dogmatic is not an automatic dog. A vegetarian eats vegetables, but a humanitarian doesn't eat humans. At least, I hope they don't. Then I learned some pronunciation nonsense. Polish can be Polish or Polish. Wound can be wound or wound. I am wound? I have a wound? How do I know what is what? And then I learned about gender discrimination in the English language. Even Toastmasters has a male bias, except this one. Give her her book, perfectly correct grammatically. Give him him book? No, that's grammatically wrong. So the women get one. I came to America and I learned more nonsense. Everybody wanted to know if I liked everything, and it didn't seem grammatically correct to me. Like, let's go to dinner. Like, let's go to the movies. So I said, yes, I like. They said, no, don't do that. What do you mean? Why not? You asked me if I like. The first time I heard someone say, oh, I said, wow, that's a fashion statement. Oh, makes you look like an intellectual. So I picked it up. I wanted to be cool. And then everyone asked me, you know? No, I'm an alien from the other side of the world. I don't know. You are supposed to teach me. I started work at the cafeteria and I started to learn about desserts. And I saw some beautiful pastries. So I told my coworker, I love pasties. It took me a few days to figure out I had accidentally dropped the R. I got married. My mother-in-law came over for dinner, and she doesn't eat pork. And we had the hardest time convincing her to eat. Mommy, hamburger has no ham. Then why is it called a hamburger? Mommy, a hot dog doesn't have dog meat. Uh-huh. Then why is it called a hot dog? You want to trick me? I'm no April Fool. Finally, I joined Toastmasters to learn English properly and to make sense of this nonsense. I got rid of my I got rid of my and I no longer liked anything. However, my progress has been very slow because I can only learn one word per meeting. So I may have to join more clubs, but then that would create more nonsense for me because I am monogamous. Contest chair.